DJ Vic Vapor with you, back with another Ableton Live Advanced Concepts tutorial. And in this one, I'm just going to kind of explore a technique that I like to use in creating my own instrument, my own sound. So I've got a MIDI clip here. We've got about 12 bars. I've got about a 3-bar C3 note on there. And we've got simpler in the channel. So we're just going to grab some samples. Let's see here. I'll go to let's go, what do I got here? Let's go to loops. Get out of this guy. Let's find some synth sounds. Silent loops, synth. See what I've got in here. I'm not real sure. That sounds pretty gnarly. Let's see what we can do with that guy. All right, now that I've got a sample I want to work with there, I'm going to right click, hit group, and we're just going to continue to add more. So let's, I'll just say duplicate. I'm going to label this first one like, I don't know, bass, I guess, or whatever. The second one, we're going to put a different sample in. Okay, so now we've got 2, and this will be just something, I don't know, synth growl. All right, so we've got 2. Let's duplicate that guy. And this one will be a different sound. Synth, kind of like a bass pluck, I guess. So we've got 3 different sounds. Let's go for one more. Something a little different than all the rest. So we'll duplicate one more time here. And we'll add that guy. And this will just be kind of a lead, I guess. Synth lead. All right, so we've got 4 different unique sounds there, just randomly grabbed. So on the first one, let's solo this guy. So I've got a 3-bar. Let's make it. I'll just try 7. Might have to change that if need be, but we've got 7 now. And the loop itself is 4, so we'll just kind of leave this first one dry. Let's go to this guy. Take the loop off on that first one. Okay, so it's 4. This one's 4. So solo this guy. So now it looks like I've got some 4-bar loops. Let's go with 4 bars. On this one, we will have it come in. I'm going to make this 2-bar loop or 2-bar play. All right, so it's done after 2. I want it to start on 2, so the attack. Let's hear those 2 together. So essentially, as the top one fades out, the next one's starting to come in by setting the attack. So maybe we should bring back, keep the release, bring back the sustain, bring back the decay. So the second one kind of takes over there. Now on the third one, what do we got here? 342 millisecond attack. And it comes in. So this one will have to be a little bit further out. Let's try like 1 second, see what we get out of that. Yeah, so it's coming in pretty good. Now let's go ahead and add this fourth one, and we'll drive that guy maybe closer to 2 seconds before it starts to come in. And we might have to work these volumes a little bit. This is all trial and error. You kind of have to dial it in. But the concept is I'm dialing it in with the attack, decay, sustain, and release, and a little bit of volume control so that they all come in at different times with different flavors. But it's kind of a unique way to take samples and create your own instrument just by playing that one note. Okay, this lead's coming in way too soon. Let's push it way out there. 10 seconds. Maybe dial that back a little bit. Open up that decay and hold that release out there. Bring this guy down. So there you go. Right there we've got our own unique instrument. Just goofing around with 4 samples. Of course, we can individually create some sort of effects on each one of these. So let me put this in context for us here, get some loops going. Find something else. Drum beats. That'll work. Okay, so let's say, let me hear this one. Synth lead is a pretty unique sound to have in it, mixed in all this. So it's creating a little noticeable loop change, but I think if we bring the sustain down and the decay back and the release, maybe even the volume a little bit. A little bit better. I'm going to take the attack and move it up a little bit, I think. perfect. And of course, like if we were wanting to get really creative, we've just got the one note here. If you had, 12 bars and you had different note lengths in there, chord-wise or structurally, it's going to create some variation as well as far as what's played and how long it's played. So, but let me experiment more with, we'll take this guy and let's put a delay on it. All right, let's see what this guy has to offer, and we can put some effects on this guy. Let's beef that up. We'll give that a little saturation. Oh yeah, it sounds marvelous. And then I would like to see that kind of ducked a little bit. So let's get a compressor in behind it. Crank up the ratio, crank up the attack, and the release probably maybe a little bit, not too much. Let's go with some side chaining. Audio 2's got our drums. Let's hear what we get out of that. Guess it helped to have the drums on. Pretty cool. And let's go back here and let's solo this guy. Maybe bury that in some reverb. Where are you? There you are. Pretty cool. Now this guy. Let's give it some flangize. Let's flangize that bad boy. Perfect. All right, now let's hear it all together. Flange might be too much for that top one. It might be okay by itself here. I think we're driving that too hard. Get rid of that saturator. It's kind of burying everything else. So cool. The last part of this that makes it more fun than anything is obviously opening up the macros, going into the chain, and now we can control how these guys are played amongst each other. And let me just open up one all the way. Then you can right click and distribute equally. Now we've got equal lengths for everybody. So we'll give you over here, get you over here, and move you right in there. And then of course the top bar will create some nice crossfades. And now I can select the chain selector, right click and map to macro 1, and we can move right in and out of all these bad boys. Let's hear what we got. Just a little trial and error, it'll get them kind of dialed any way you want them on these fades. So hopefully you get the idea. I kind of get lost in the rabbit hole sometimes doing this, get a little bit of fun and start to explore on my own. But creating your own nice little unique instrument, just using the using the sampler with multi different layers. So thanks as always for tuning in. Thanks for pushing play, and see you in the next one. Peace.